All right. I think, do I have them all? All right. So now here we go. This is the really cool thing. You can make a coupon. Again, you have to do, 4 extra things. So why not make a coupon? So one of the things that you can do is it could be the exact same thing. So if I go here to Project Example and I look at Marielle Williams, she could make this a coupon for buy one bagel, get butter for free. I don't care what the coupon says, but she can basically have the same look. It can just have different, it could just be a coupon. Does that make sense to everybody?
They use the business card shape to make the
Yes, use the business card shape to make it. So it's basically when you start Publisher, you're just going to open up a new document and then go back and change the template to be a business card. So you'll have 2 business cards. One will be a coupon, but again, you don't have to do a coupon, but you need to do 4 extra things. The coupon is really simple to do because it'll look just like yours, except it'll be a coupon for something. Does that make sense?
Can you use their coupons? Like there's some online. So can you?
It would have to be, you would have to create it and make it a little different. So you can kind of use their ideas, but it has to look like whatever you're creating. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. So that's the business card. That's by far the easiest. The next one that's going to be the easiest, if we go to the requirements. Where did it go? All right. We go to the requirement. The next one is the mission statement and the history. This is going to be a flyer. This would literally be something that if I were to go into the store, it'd be stuck on the wall. The goal of this is to be able to tell the people a little bit about the company, tell the people a little bit about what they're about, what they love, what they think is important, how they got started. It's just a little bit of history. Now, you have another thing that's called the brochure. You may not have any history on the brochure. The flyer is the only place where you can have about us, the history. That is the only place it belongs is on the flyer. So if I look at the project example, Marielle Williams, she put the word mission statement, and then she listed the mission statement, which is a loaf of bread in every arms. And then she put history, and she listed some of the history. Now, I do not read the history at all. I don't read it. I don't care what it says. I just want you to find some of the history and stick it on there. So a lot of people were saying the history was like this long, and it didn't have the history. So as much of it as you want. And according to the requirements, it says that the text should be size 16. So as much size 16 of the history that you can put on there. And then the heading should be 22. So if I look at Marielle's, she's got her headings, and it's basically as much as she could fit. Now the Panera Bread history is really, really long, but she didn't include all of it, nor do I expect you guys to include all of it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, so those are the 2 easy ones. All right, those are the mission statement and history, which brings us to the one that everybody kind of gets stymied on, which is the brochure. All right, so if I go to the project, the brochure basically says, and now when you do a brochure, it automatically comes up as a double-sided document. I don't want a double-sided document. I like to put this, how many of you have ever been to Waffle House and they have their menu, and you grab their menu and you look at their menu? Have you been to Waffle House and seen that?
No.
Okay, if you haven't been to Waffle House, you can go to Waffle House. Their menus it's a big document. So basically what's going to happen is you are going to make a document that would lay on a table that people could go, oh, I didn't know the company did that, which is really kind of cool. So what we're going to do is you have to find 3 things from the website that you think are really, really awesome that you want to tell people about. So I know I got a narrative. I'm going to pick Firefox. I'm going to just show you, if I were to pick Starbucks, what I would do. Does anybody have Starbucks first off?
No.
Am I stepping
I
on
do.
All right, so you got Starbucks, so you get a heads up. You'll all have to do your part. All right, so I'm going to go to starbucks.com. And when I go to starbucks.com, one of the things that we're going to notice is it has a certain color. All right, because I can internet will connect. Maybe I gotta go double check. Maybe Starbucks is down. Who knows? Oh, did you see? Do I need to Google search it? I thought it was just Starbucks.com. All right. So when I go to Starbucks, first of all, what are the colors of Starbucks?
Green and brown.
Green and brown. So what color should be on your brochure and history, your flyer, and your business card?
Green and brown.
Is everybody getting Google Starbucks to come up with me?
I haven't tried.
Neither have I.
Is it down?
Firefox is going under an update there right now. They're
Firefox?
resetting all their
Oh boy.
All right, let me try
Data.
Chrome then. Yeah, 'cause it's a good time on the middle of a Wednesday to
there's
do
going to
that.
be an update on Firefox that all your blank tabs are going to be ads.
What?
What? That's
They're bringing it
awful.
next week
Why?
Why do they do that?
because they want to make more money.
Oh yeah, Daston's coming. Okay, there's no peanuts in this, so you may eat this. Chocolate chips in it. Can you say hi to everybody? All right, we'll go to Starbucks. All right. So we've got our Starbucks. Now it's not opening up on the other one either. I think Starbucks may be down.
Try something else.
Try like Panera Bread or something.
But I already have the Panera Bread example. Let's do Taco Bell. There we go. Taco Bell comes up. All right. So what colors are Taco Bell?
Black and white.
Black
Yellow.
and white, and there's reds and yellows. There's lots of color. So if we look across the top, we need to find 3 things from Taco Bell that we want to highlight. So we can highlight, we can highlight their food. That could be one column. One column can all be about their food. I think someone's doing it and they're just putting all their new tacos, which is really kind of cool. But there's lots of food things. There's beverages, specialities, desserts. There's lots of taco stuff, right? But then if you look, there's other things. There's nutrition. I could talk about their nutrition, the things that are going on with their social media, how to connect, right? I could talk about things that are on their news, their releases, their press statements, right? And then I can talk about their Live Moss store. So they've actually got a store where you can buy like a taco hat. You can buy a Taco Bell ring. What? Who would want a ring that says taco? Or a
Dislikes.
That's kind of cool. Yes.
Do we have homework or like what's our homework?
Just to work on your stuff.
Okay.
All right. So, but then we've got all this Live Moss. We've got this store where you can buy other stuff. But if I go down to the bottom, if you look, I can get gift cards, careers, about our ads. So there's a lot of different stuff to use. Now, the key thing is when I'm working with my project example, Marielle did not pick products. She picked Your Meeting Place, Panera Bread franchise, and Panera Bread catering. So she picked 3 very distinct things. So when I would sit down at Panera Bread to have my meal, I would have this like flyer lying there on the table, and I'd go, oh, I didn't know they offered catering. I should check that out. So the goal with the brochure is to pick things that make you want to learn more about what the company does. Not when it started, not what its mission statement was, but 3 things from the website that make you go, oh, cool. So this is the one that kids get confused. And I don't care how you set this up. I don't care if you have 3 very similar columns. I don't care. I think, Gabe, aren't you doing yours with a big circle in the middle? Yes, Gabe?
Yeah.
Can you pull yours up and show your screen so people can see what yours looks like? Because yours is very different. And again, you just need 3 sections. I don't care how they look. So I'm going to stop sharing. And if Gabe, if you've got yours, if you start sharing, you should.
How do I do that?
All right. So if you put your cursor
Click
down
share
at the bottom,
screen.
it should say share screen. So at the bottom of the Zoom link, it should say share screen. There you go. Yep. So you see how his is totally separated. He's got sports, academics, and then enrollment. Does everybody see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
3 very distinct things, beautifully profiled. I can look at it and realize that there's 3 different sections, and that's the goal of it. Thanks, Gabe. I would put more pictures down at the bottom and up at the top. Add lots of pictures. But
Yeah, I
besides
know.
that,
I'm
you've
working
got-
on it.
Yeah, besides that, it looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
You do like menu?
What is that?
Wait, I can't hear you. Somebody's talking.
If you menu, can you like show stuff and like describe it kind of?
Yes, and if you do use something that says products, you need to tell me what each of the products are. Because if I'm sitting there and I have this flyer and I think I have this brochure and I'm like, oh, that ring, like that Taco Bell ring looks awesome. I wonder what that's called. I would like to know what the name of the product is. So you'll probably have to do little text boxes under each of the products so that you realize what the heck is going on. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. Have to do all the products or just a few?
As many as you want in a particular section. So for Taco Bell, somebody is just doing all the tacos. And if you know
Stuff
Taco
smells
Bell,
really bad.
Taco Bell has like 80 bazillion different products.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry.
I don't remember who's
Well,
doing
it's
Taco
an
Bell, but
antivirus
somebody's
thing,
just
so-
doing tacos.
Oh.
All right, does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Now, one of the things that you need to do, you need to make sure that you're doing. All right, I'm going to share my screen again. All right. Yes.
And something.
Do you make a brochure and what?
Do you make like just a brochure? History.
So you have 3 documents that you're going to make.
Okay.
All right. The first one will be your business card and coupon if you want, but that's just if you need to do something extra. And then your mission statement and history will be a flyer. Does everybody see that on their screen? Ariel? All right. And then the last one will be a brochure, and it'll have your 3 things on it.
Okay.
All right. So now, if I were to open up my document, I need to open up a publisher document. So let me see if I get a publisher document open.
Do all these things also go on our Prezi?
Yes, that's what I was getting to next.
Okay.
So if you notice, I'm going to open up this milestone birthday poster because it's just one of the templates. No, go back. And I think we got an email. Yeah, school's closed tomorrow as well.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I just got an email from Father Harhager saying that school is closed tomorrow, so we'll be meeting again tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to open up this brochure. It's a, all right. Happy 60th birthday, Mom. Love all of us. Does everybody see this?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, the kicker is that, and I can hear somebody's speaker through their thing. So if everybody will mute their F3, above F3, if everybody will mute their speaker. Just for a second. All right. Prezi does not accept publisher documents. So in order to put this document into your Prezi, what you're going to have to do is you are going to have to, can everybody see it? It's open big. Everybody can see the happy 60th birthday, Mom. You're going to do File, Export, and over here it says Create PDF. So you're going to create a PDF of all 3 of your documents. So I'll call this Mom's birthday. All right. And what this is going to do is it gives us a document that allows us to actually put into our Prezi, because Prezi does not accept publisher documents. But the nice thing is when it creates a publisher document, it's beautiful. It has all the stuff that you want on it. One of the things that kids do is here's my publisher. Just pop this in. There it is. See, it created a PDF of my document. One of the things that kids do is they insert PowerPoints in Prezi. And what Prezi does is Prezi strips out all the really cool stuff and leaves like a really simple PowerPoint. But if you export it as a PDF, it saves all of your work. Now, one of the things that you do when you make the coupon and the business card and you export it as a publisher document, it's going to have all 10 of them on the form. And the nice thing about Prezi is you're able to actually go in and crop out, so you just have one card instead of all 10. So once you have all of your documents done, what Marielle did is she converted these all to Publisher, to PDFs from Publisher. And then if you look right here on page 7, I actually give you a link of what it looks like for the Prezi. All right, there you go. All right, so if we click on this, oh, and it's Firefox. Firefox isn't going to open, is it? All right, so I'm going to have to copy this. And then I'm going to go to my phone. All right, by my top of it. All right. So this is a very, very, very simple Prezi. We're going to go over in the next lesson at 12 o'clock how to do the spiffy Prezi, how to insert the YouTube videos, how to insert the music and that sort of stuff, because those are the extra things that you want to earn. This is a very simple Panera, so Prezi. So basically what I did is I found a picture that has the Panera. And so when I click on it, it's going to zoom to the business card, and then it's going to go to the mission statement and history. And if you notice, that was hanging on the wall. And then this is my documents. And if you notice, it's very simple. It starts off with the big picture. It goes to the business card, which is right here on the table. Then it zooms up to the what's on the wall, and then it comes here. This is a horrific example of what your Prezi should look like. Yours should be a whole lot better. You're basically going to find a picture that has something to do with your company, and you're going to put the document somewhere in your document picture thingy and have fun with it. Now, any questions?
It's like,
Yes. Wait, who's talking?
if we do the coupon, do we also put that in?
Yes, because that'll be, remember you have to have 4 extra things, and by doing the coupon, that's an extra thing.
If you inserted music in a YouTube video, would that be extra credit too?
Yes, and then you're going to find that a lot of kids do extra pictures. So usually the 4 extra things people do are the coupon, it's a YouTube commercial of their company, and music, and then they usually pick another picture. So those are usually the 4 things that kids do that earn them the 9 points.
You just put another picture in Prezi?
Yes, exactly.
It's like, does all this stuff on YouTube going to be the Prezi going to be on YouTube?
I didn't hear you, broke up.
All the stuff that you're cooking us for Prezi, is that all going to be on YouTube?
Yes, all the Prezi stuff is already on YouTube, and I sent links out yesterday of the 2 sessions that we did with Prezi. So if you missed those 2, you should have got 2 emails that have Prezi session 1 and Prezi session 2.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. And then we're going to do Prezi again at noon.
Is the Prezi that you did on noon, is that the same stuff you did yesterday?
The Prezi at noon, I'm going to show people how to insert YouTube videos and how to put music on their Prezi, and then pretty much yes.
Okay.
If anybody has any questions about the Prezi.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions about the publisher part of it? All right. If there's no other questions, I'll meet back here at noon. I'm going to go have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I will see you guys. Oh, yes. Question.
Can I share my screen?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
You go to the bottom and you click share screen.
Right. Okay, I'm doing.
All right, Joseph.
So that, and like, is this what you wanted, or is that this not what you wanted?
It looks awesome.
Or, but like, that's it. Wait,
Now,
is that good or?
You have to go back to the big picture. So right now you start off with the big picture, which is the stadium. The last thing that zooms, it needs to zoom back out to the big picture. Otherwise, it looks
All right.
great.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, and then we're gonna add. We're gonna talk at noon about how to add videos and music and that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, my screen.
All right. So now to unshare your. Did you unshare your screen?
Yeah, I did.
Awesome. Did somebody else want to share?
Yeah, me, John.
All right,
Maris
John.
is closed tomorrow.
Yep. We're excited. But we'll be meeting tomorrow too. If you guys want to, we're gonna meet tomorrow. Just if anybody has questions.
It's like everyone around me is losing power, so I don't know if I'm gonna.
If you lose power, that's okay. I've been losing power all day. Driving me crazy. All right, John, show us what you got. Oh, you got the music on
I
it.
like the music.
So, John, you found that. Where'd you find the music? Is that on a YouTube or is that just music?
Well, my mom got it on iTunes. Yeah, she just sent it to me.
That is so awesome. All right, go ahead and hit present. Can you hit present and show us what it looks like all together? Will it let you hit present? Or did it freeze? There we go. Hit present.
How do I unshare? Oh, never mind.
My screen froze.
Is it back? Mine's back. Mine froze for a while too. John, are you going to share it and present it?
Oh, that's what I just did.
Oh, see, ours did. Mine did. It just froze on. It didn't present the whole thing. Try again. Go to screen share. All right, hit present. And it's completely frozen.
Yeah.
All right, so hit stop. John, if you stop, hit exit, hit save and hit exit. So hit stop and hit save and hit exit. Click exit way over on it's the word exit on the right hand side. Click exit. All right, and it should take you to the main screen where we could share. There you go. All right, so now you're gonna share it from the bottom. The little buttons. No. Hit cancel. All you're gonna do is go through it. You see where the arrows are, the left arrow and the right arrow. Yep, there you go. All right.
Does this make anyone else hungry?
I know. I'm sitting here salivating, going, oh. Oh my gosh.
I'm persuaded.
I know. I would definitely go there. Yep, that's awesome. That's exactly what I'm looking for. That was excellent. Yay! Good job. Now that wasn't that hard to get done, was it?
Yeah, it isn't.
No, and it looks like a presentation I'd give to somebody to learn all about Carrabba's, and that's the whole point. That's puts it together as a kit. All right. Any other questions? Or anybody else want to share? All right, I will meet back with you guys at noon. Go eat
Okay.
some lunch.
Lunch.
Lunch.